I appreciate you stopping by my channel. If you're watching me on Trovo, if you're watching me on Facebook, or if you're watching me here on YouTube, I appreciate each and every one of you. Tonight I'm just doing a little bit of grind. Usually on these nights, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, I will stream on all three platforms just to broaden my audience. I normally do stream on Twitch, which will be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I do take Sundays off normally, but that's all up for grabs. If you're seeing this at a later time, I appreciate you stopping by. This is just me grinding at Destiny, trying to get my light level up, trying to get ready for raids, and also trying to solo some content. I don't normally do solos that often, so how well I do. Probably not that well, but I do normally main Warlock, so that speaks for itself. I appreciate you stopping by, and if you could drop a subscribe, and also check me out on Twitch or Trovo or Facebook, whichever your preferred platform is. I appreciate it, and I do my best to be on every platform. And if you want to stay up to date anytime I'm going live, go ahead and check me out on Twitter, Dr. Crank MD. I appreciate you, and let's get on with the content. We're almost done with the Astral Alignment. I got one more to run. I can't say like I'm super impressed with the artifact this season. I still haven't kind of figured out what I want to run. I am running Pulse Rifle Bow right now, which Bow Overload is probably one of the best ones. Didn't know that Bow Overload is the best. The fact that you can one-shot any champion, and well, an Overload champion to be specific, you can one-shot an Overload champion, and then also stun immediately. So that's good. Understand. See, I don't. It would help if I bring up my unified chat. That way I can see all my chats. I am using Dim to be able to see everything. How I upgraded everything, or how I can see everything a little bit easier. I found to move stuff around
with energy.
The paracausal forces that converge here are mighty. They will increase as you open more ley lines.
And if you happen to be just sitting around on my page, don't forget to go and check out my other content. The rest of it's pretty good. I did take a really long time off of Destiny, so a lack of Destiny content, that would be why. And then what will probably happen is I'll probably stop the stream and then start the stream back up again when and if I switch over to Apex Legends, which I do play on Xbox for the time being because I like the game. This is still one of my favorite parts. Oh, get a phone call? I'll be right back.
I heard you disobeyed a direct order from the Vanguard when you first pursued Osiris here.
Sometimes it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Besides, the Vanguard isn't always right.
Is that so?
Zavala told me to stand down when Mithrax brought House Light to the city. But if I'd been there, I won't make the same mistake twice.
You sound like Lord Saladin.
No worries. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Nothing, just getting my stream all set up.
Dude, I had to fucking completely uninstall OBS and reinstall it.
Really, what happened?
It kept telling me that it was, that trying to update, and it got stuck in like this constant circle of updating. And then it would be like, I have to close OBS in order to update. And then it'd be like, and then it would close it, and then I'd open it back up again after it said it updated, and then it'd be like, you have an update, and it would fucking start all over again. I'm like, what the fuck?
Mm.
I had to like do a full uninstall. Yes. The new one? Pretty standard. Good ass roll, but I don't know, Peter never got on. I mean, not that I expected it.
Yeah, it happens.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna get on and play. He doesn't. I've learned to just accept it.
Right.
That's different. While you're still kind of setting up, I'm gonna finish up.
Okay, let me know when you're ready.
I gotta play one match of Crucible and I gotta do one strike tomorrow because it resets tomorrow.
Okie
So I will at
dokie.
least I'll get these two things out of the way. But I either need to buy some.
There's a way to get rid of it. There's like a code that you just type in inside the command prompt, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah,
You can
lost
always
that
buy one for
video.
like $5.
I lost that video when you sent it to me.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
No, me.
Now I know people in fucking Destiny are terrible at speed.
How's that?
They just blindly shoot around corners even after everybody's dead.
Really?
It's so funny to watch.
Why did they blindly shoot?
Because they
Got, like-
they know people in charge.
Oh.
They have advantage.
It's so funny because like a lot of people are like, I don't know why Destiny, it can't, it will never break into the competitive scene. The kind of game.
It's a hard game to be competitive in.
Huh?
It's a hard game to be competitive in.
I think it's hard to be competitive in because it does have a competitive player.
It does, but like,
The fact is that the guns and the meta and the supers and stuff like that, like all that stuff plays like a huge role in the way the game plays.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Like, between
you
the
can't. It's
guns
hard to
and-
have a competitive gameplay if you have to grind for weapons.
Yeah. And then, you know, you may never find that gun, but somebody else did.
Yeah, and then now you're screwed.
The only way I foresee is if they there's the game type Gambit is the only way,
Why is that?
Zone A. You
and they would have to do it the old way. So what it was is you'd have to run around, kill things, and pick up motes, and then deposit the motes. You have to get to 100 to summon what's called the Primeval. Then the Primeval comes up with 2 envoys. You have to kill the envoys to do bonus damage to the Primevals.
Mhm.
Alright? All the while at
Zone A lost. Enemy has
25,
advantage.
50, 75, and 100, one person can invade the other team's port and kill them to make them drop moats. So that way they can't deposit them.
I've seen enough.
Okay.
I'm calling this one.
Alright? And every time you deposit 5, 10, or 15 moats, you'll put up a
You're
what's
defeated.
called, you'll put a blocker
Fight
on the other
again.
side, so the other team has to
Persistence
kill the
is key.
blocker before they can deposit more moats.
No, not this time.
Okay.
Those
And if
zones
there's too many
is the only
blockers, or if there's a
path to
blocker
victory.
and an invader on the field, you start draining moats.
Okay.
And it's first person to win 2 out of 3 rounds.
I guess that sounds about right. But like, you can't just like. Well, I guess you can have it around one game type.
Because it could almost be like what you call it, like League
Mhm.
sense. That's the only way I could see it succeeding. Or because like how Dota's kind of the same way.
Yeah.
So I could see it. I can see it work. But so right now, it's 1 round, 100 moats, and first team to get the 100 moats plus summon the envoy wins the match. Not a 3 round. I definitely think they would have to make it best of 3 if they wanted to make.
Yeah.
But they would also have to, get rid of the power level thing, because your power level only matters inside, like when you're invading.
Okay.
So they would have to get rid of that. It would have to be like even playing field all the way. They would have to have specific guns. To choose from, like a pool of guns to choose from. To make it fair. Yeah, I just think there would be. I would want it to happen. I think it would be great. I think it's really cool to do, but I just don't. I think there's too much that has to be done in order to make it like a true competitive game.
True.
The Fallen will continue to claw at the walls of our city unless we strike them down. Beneath the ruins of a Cosmodrome, in the shadow of an old colony ship, we've located the House of Devil's Lair, and the High Servitor, feeding them their strength. We must destroy this machine god, and send their souls screaming back to hell.
I'll be right there. Give me a second. Alright. I appreciate you all stopping by, coming in and see the video. Sorry the content was so limited this time, but I'm going to end this video, restart a new one that's going to start my next one, which is going to be Apex Legends. Again, thank you all for coming and hanging out. I appreciate you all. Hopefully you'll come back, and then we're going to do more Destiny content, more Apex content, and then probably some Call of Duty content as well. Hope you all